Right now, somewhere in this galaxy, a clock is falling into a black hole. And depending on where you're standing, that clock is either ticking completely normally or it has already stopped forever. Two observers, same clock, same black hole. They're about to disagree about reality itself. From far away, the astronaut watches the clock begin its fall. As it gets closer to the black hole, something strange happens to the light coming off it. It starts turning red, and it starts slowing down. Not the clock itself. The light is arriving slower and slower, stretched out on its way to the astronaut's eyes. Eventually, from the astronaut's point of view, the clock simply freezes, right at the edge, forever. This isn't a limitation of our telescopes. In the entire history of astronomy, no outside observer has ever seen anything actually cross a black hole's edge. Not once. But switch seats. Go join the astronaut who's actually falling. For this astronaut, nothing strange is happening at all. Their clock ticks exactly the way it always has. They don't feel frozen. They don't feel slow. As far as they're concerned, they are falling in right now, in real time. In fact, if they looked back at Earth, they'd see the opposite problem. Everything back home would appear to be speeding up. The closer they get to the edge, the faster Earth's clock appears to run, from their point of view. So here's the part that should bother you. One version says the clock never crosses. The other version says it already has. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Neither version is wrong. This isn't a trick of light or a limitation of technology. It's built directly into general relativity, the same theory Einstein published in 1915. Time itself runs at different rates depending on how deep you are in a gravity well. Near a black hole, that difference doesn't stay small. It runs away toward infinity. You don't need a black hole to see this. In 1976, NASA launched an atomic clock 10,000 kilometers above Earth just to measure this effect. The clock in orbit ran faster than the one on the ground by exactly the amount Einstein's math predicted, down to the decimal. A black hole is just this same effect, turned up until it breaks the scale. Now, physicists agree on everything I've just shown you. What they don't fully agree on is what this means for the edge itself. Some argue nothing special happens there, physically. Others argue the horizon has real, measurable effects the moment you get close. That argument is still open, but for the astronauts still falling, the debate doesn't matter. Their story keeps going. According to the equations, they pass through the edge without noticing anything unusual happen at that exact instant. Meanwhile, back on the outside, that clock is still frozen there, still red, still as far as anyone out here can ever prove, right at the edge. Two true stories about the same event that can never be reconciled by either observer, because neither one will ever get the other's evidence. Somewhere out there, that clock is still falling, and it has already arrived. Both of those are true. You just can't stand in one place and see them both.